class 9. Today's our topic is lines and angles. We'll start this chapter by learning few basic definitions of geometry. Let us start from point. These all we learned in our previous classes, like from 6th class onwards we are learning all these basic ideas of geometry. Now let us remember all these things. Okay. First, point. What is point? Point is a mark of position. To show location, we use point. This is point A. Means A is here. We are showing A is here. Just point we use to mark its positions. Some positions. To say positions, we use points. If you use Google Maps, you search anything, any place, it will show as points. Okay. So these points are used to show locations. Okay. So point is mark of position. Next, line segment. Line segment. See here one point is there. Here another point I am marking, that is AB. I join these two points and you can measure this now. AB is measurable length, right? Now AB is a line segment, okay, which is measurable. Okay, fixed distance between 2 points or shortest distance between 2 points is called line segment. This is the shortest distance which can be in between 2 points. Then it is a line segment. Line segment representation is A. Ray. What is ray? Ray is a line segment which starts at one point and moves in one direction endlessly. See, OA started here and it is moving in one direction only. The ray moves in one direction endlessly. It has one end point. Ray has one end point. Okay. Now, if one more ray is starting from here, let it be B. Now, OA and OB are called as co-initial rays because they started at same initiating point. Initiating is nothing but starting. From one point only they are starting. So these two rays are called as co-initial rays. Next, line. Line we can say number of definitions. Definition I'll say from line segment. A line segment which moves in both the directions endlessly. This is a line segment which moves in both the directions endlessly is called a line, or array. Array which moves in both the directions endlessly is called a line, or a straight path with infinite points. Collection of infinite points in a straight path is also called as line. We can say number of definitions to line. Next, angle. What is an angle? See here, union of two rays becomes an angle. Union of two rays becomes an angle. This is OA ray, this is OB ray. OA and OB. See, both rays are meeting at O. This O is called as vertex. O is called as vertex. OA and OB are called as arms of angle. OA is one arm, OB is another arm. Okay. Now this is angle formed. Adjacent angles. What are adjacent angles? Adjacent angles have one common vertex and common arm. One common arm and common vertex. See here, this is OA ray, OB ray, OC ray. Three rays are moving from one initial point. Okay. Here one angle formed, here another angle formed. These two are side by side. Because of this common vertex and common arm, OB is a common arm here of these two angles, then angle OAB and angle BOC are adjacent angles. Angle AOB and angle BOC are adjacent angles. They are like side by side with common vertex and common arm. Now there are different types of angles based on their measurements. Let us see those now. First, zero angle. What is zero angle? Is if two rays are overlapping on each other, See, OA and OP overlapped on each other. So there is no angle formed. There is no angle formed. Then this is called zero angle. This is zero angle. So OB ray is not at all moving. It is overlapping on OA. So no angle formed. So zero angle formed. Zero angle's measure is zero. Next, acute angle. Acute angle is if theta is angle. If theta is representing with angle which lies in between 0 and 90 is called as acute angle. 0 and 90 are acute angles or not acute angles. 0 and 90 angle should be lying in between 0 and 90. Then it is called as acute angle. 0 and 90 are not acute angles. Angle should lie in between 0 and 90. Keep in mind. Next, right angle. Angle which measures exactly 90 degree. An angle which measures exactly 90 degree. Okay, this is OA and here OB. See, perpendicularly. An angle which is exactly 90 degree is called as right angle. Next, obtuse angle. Obtuse angle is an angle which lies in between 90 degree and 180 degree. So, angle which lies in between 90 degree and 180 degree is called obtuse angle. Obtuse angle will be like this. This is OB. It is more than 90 degree. Next, straight angle. Straight angle is an angle which is exactly 180 degree. Here OA ray and OB ray. So this is straight angle. Angle on a straight line. This measure how much is 90 degree. Sorry, 180 degree. Two right angles. Or 290 degrees. Theta we can write as two right angles. Two right angles. Next, reflex angle. Reflex angle is a measure which should lie in between 180 and 360 degree. Angle which lies in between 180 and 360 degrees is called reflex angle. Straight angle. Straight angle is an angle which completes one complete rotation. This is OA ray, and OB ray has completed one rotation and came back to its original position. This is 0 degree. Now 360. They look same, but this sign says that it has completed one complete rotation. So this measure is here 360 degree. These are different types of angles. Next, we will see about lines and types of angles on lines. Let's discuss about lines and angles. See, we do have two types of lines. One is parallel lines and another is intersecting lines. First, we will see what are parallel lines. If two lines are not intersecting or not meeting at any point, then they are called as parallel lines. Distance between parallel lines is constant. Everywhere it is equal, so that they doesn't meet each other. Angle between parallel lines is 0 and distance between parallel lines is constant, so it doesn't change. See here D, here if it is 5 cm here also it will be 5 cm. These type of lines are called as parallel lines. Okay, parallel line definition you can say like this also. If the distance between two lines is constant, then they are called as parallel lines. Next type of lines are intersecting lines. If two lines are meeting at one point, then they are called as intersecting lines. This point is called as point of intersection. This point is called as point of intersection. Okay. If two lines are meeting, they can meet at only one place. Unless they are coincidence lines, they will meet at only one point, one common point. These type of lines are called as intersecting lines. If two lines are meeting at one point, they are called as intersecting lines. If one more line also passing through here, then these lines becomes concurrent lines. This point is called as now point of concurrence. Okay. Next, linear pair angles. What are linear pair angles? Angles on straight line are called as linear pair angle. This is OA and OB. Now it is 180 degrees is divided into two angles now. Here one angle is there, here angle 1 and angle 2. So sum of angle 1 plus angle 2 how much? 180 degree. Now if sum of two angles is 180 degree, then they are called as linear pair angles. Angles on a straight line are called as linear pair angles. Okay. Next, vertically opposite angles. What are vertically opposite angles are very important. See here two lines are intersecting. Here one angle form. They are opposite and their measure is equal. If this is 10 degrees, this also will be 10 degrees. Okay, and these two angles are also equal. They are opposite. This is vertex. This is vertex. They are opposite to vertex. That's why they are called as vertically opposite angles. These two angles are equal and these two angles are equal. If two lines are intersecting, this property exists. Next, transversal. What is transversal is if a line intersects another two lines at different points. This is a line L, M and N. See, this line is intersecting here and here. These are two different points. Like this B A and this is B. These are two different points. Here they met at only one point. Here this line is intersecting these two lines at different places. Then this line L is called transversal of line M and N. This line L is called as transversal of line M and N. Okay. Now there are a lot of angles formed here. Here 4 angles formed. Here 4, total 8 angles formed. And now how those properties will be, we'll see when this transversal happens on pair of parallel lines. Right. Now I'll draw two parallel lines here. Line L and L is parallel to M, and one more line I have drawn, which is N. Now N is called as transversal. Now how many angles are formed? I am writing here. Angle 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 angles formed. Here I am continuing count 4. Here 5, 6, 7, 8. Total 8 angles formed. Now what are the properties here? We will try to learn now. See, first we have already learned vertically opposite angles and linear pairs. How many linear pair angles are there? Here we will check. Angle 1 and angle 2 are linear pair. Angle 2, angle 3 linear pair. 3, 4 linear pair. 4, 1 linear pair. So 4 pairs of linear pair angles formed here. So here also another 4. Total how many? 8 pairs of linear pair angles were formed. What is the property between them? Sum of them is 180 degree. So angle 1 plus angle 2, 180. 2 plus 3, 180. 3 plus 4, 180. Okay. Now vertically opposite angles also formed now. So 3 and 1. 1 and 3 are equal. 2 and 4 also equal. Here also formed. 3 and 5 and 7 are equal. 6 and 8 also equal. Okay. Now some new angles are there here. Let us see those. Angle 4 and angle 5 are co-interior angles or allied angles. Allied angles. So what is the property between them is angle 4 plus angle 5 equals to 180 degree. Sum of allied angles is 180 degree. Allied angles also called as co-interior angles. Here one more pair formed, angle 3 plus angle 6. So two pairs of co-interior angles formed. At the same time, exterior angles also formed. Angle 1, angle 8. So angle 1 plus angle 8. Co-exterior angles. These are interior, they are inside. These are outside, exterior. Okay. This also 180 degree and 2, 7. Angle 2 plus angle 7 also 180 degree. Okay. Next, alternate interior angles formed. Angle 3 and angle 5, angle 4 and angle 6 are called alternate interior angles. They lie on either side of the transversal, okay, and they are equal in measure. So alternate interior angles. So what are alternate interior angles here? Angle 3, angle 5, angle 4 and angle 6. So angle 3 equals to angle 5, angle 4 equals to angle 6. Next, one more very important types of angles are there here. Angle 1 and angle 5. They are corresponding angles. See, alternate interior angles we learned and alternate exterior angles also are there. So 2 and 8. Angle 2 equals to angle 8. Angle 1 equals to angle 7. Angle 1 equals to angle 7. Alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles. Okay. So you can say alternate angles. Next, corresponding angles are there. Angle 1 and angle 5. They lie on the same side of the transversal and they are interior. One is interior angle, one is exterior. 5 is interior, one is exterior. Okay. They lie on the same side of the transversal. One angle is interior, one angle is exterior. Corresponding angles are the angles 1 and 5. One is exterior, one is interior, and they lie on the same side of the transversal. So angle 1 is equals to angle 5. Measure of them is equal. Next, one more pair is here. Angle 4 equals to angle 8. Angle 4 equals to angle 8. Next, 2 and 6. Angle 2 equals to angle 6. Angle 3 equals to angle 7. So these are the different types of angles which are found on transversal. All these properties are very important. Okay, we use in triangles and quadrilaterals chapters also. So very important topic is transversal is to learn properly. Now by taking one angle, if you know one angle here, you can write all remaining angles. I'll show with one example now. See, these are two parallel lines. These exist only on parallel lines. These triangles are equal. Let this be 35-degree angle. Its linear pair how much is 35 here 145 because linear pair sum is 180 degree. This is 35. This one how much is 35 again, vertically opposite angle. So 145 here is also 145. Next this angle. See 145 and here these are allied angles. Sum of allied angles how much 180 degree. So this is 145. Here it will be 35. So here 145. Again here 35 degree. Here 145. Now you can check all the angles which I said now. See, alternate interior angles 3, 35, 35. Both are equal. Okay. Vertically opposite angles already equal. See, alternate exterior angles also equal. Corresponding angles are equal. So if you know any one property, you can find all the angles if you know one angle. This is very important. Based on these transversal properties, you have exercise questions. Okay. Next we will see angle sum property of triangle. See angle sum property. Angle sum property is nothing but we are going to prove sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. First, take one triangle ABC. So we have to prove angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degrees. This is what we have to prove here. Now we will prove. I will do some construction. Drawn a triangle ABC and construct one parallel line which is parallel to BC. Okay, name it as PT. So PQ is a line which is parallel to BC. Now here on PQ, 3 angles were formed. Okay. One, this is angle A. This can be witness 2. Now angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle A, how much is 180 degree? Because they are angles on straight line. See, some of these angles, how much is 180 degree? Okay, semicircle. One of the sum of all these angles is 180 degree. Angle 1 plus angle A plus angle 2. Angles on a straight line is 180 degree. Okay. Now angle 2 and angle C, are alternate interior angles. So angle 2 is equals to angle C and angle 1 equals to angle B. Angle 1 is equals to angle B. Why they are equal is they are alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. They are equal. Just now we discussed in the transversal. Now, so in place of angle 2, we can write angle C. In place of angle 1, we can write angle B in equation 1. So angle 1 how much now? So angle B. Angle 2 is angle C. This angle A is equals to 180 degree. You can write in sequence. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degree. This is sum of angles in a triangle are 180 degrees. This is your topic, children. Hope you understood it. Please try to read all the definitions of angles and try to learn transversal properties so that you can do exercise and worksheets easily. Okay?